Okay, I think we can start just with basics. Okay, so uh, gas cloud harvesting, it's divided in two. You can either have gas in k-space or in wormholes. K-space has its own problems, wormholes has its own problems. For k-space, at least in nullsec, I have no idea about low and high sec, the gas sites are either guarded from the beginning or explode while you harvest them, dealing you quite a lot of damage. That's not a problem with wormholes because the harvesting of gas inside of those does not deal any damage to you. But the problem lies with sleeper drones that spawn after a certain amount of time. Now, this class focuses on ninja huffing, so the NPCs that are going to spawn, we are going to avoid instead of kill. You can kill them and then you can huff until the
You're
world's
breaking
end.
up.
I am breaking up, just give me a second, it's probably because of the stream. I will just lower the bitrate a bit. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the sleepers, they are creepy, they are dangerous, they have very high alpha, but if you are paying attention, there should not be a problem. Now, if you want to find a wormhole to have gas in, that's another question, because you need a scanning ship and some probes. I have them fitted on my Venture, but I usually scan in a designated scanning ship, and those probes are just used so I can
Nope,
get
you're
out.
still breaking up.
Ah, shit. Um, it's not very nice. I will just lower it further. It has no use being that high anyway. Okay, it should be quite a lot better now. If it's not, I will have to go and shout at my family or something, I don't know. Okay, so back to it. I'm assuming everyone has a venture right now and gas harvesting, at least training, so let's go ahead and undock. Now, the huffing itself is very simple. It's basically mining, but your mining lasers are on this occasion gas cloud harvesters, and those are, yeah, no, well, those exist. They always harvest the same amount regardless of your skills in the same amount of time, and my Steam is not working. Great. Give me a second, please. Uh, okay. Sorry for those technical stuff. I guess I can do without a stream. Yeah. Okay, so there are a bunch of links in MOTD. The first one of those is Pathfinder. You can see, oh, I see some of you are already there. We are going to the wormhole in YHN. Now, inside of, if you click on the icon of that wormhole, you can see all the sites that have been scanned down. We are interested in gas sites, so that's where we are going. I have normally you have to scan them down, but I have scanned them in advance, so we can just warp straight to them. Now, as I've mentioned before, after a while there will be a bunch of sleeper drones that spawn. As soon as we initiate warp to the site, the invisible timer, it's around 12 to 15 minutes. It's, well, opinions are varied.
It can reach 21.
Yeah, basically the enemies will not spawn before 12 minutes. After that, it's just a rising chance they will. As soon as they spawn, we will warp off with our loot in cargo, hopefully. Now, the second link there is linked to gas prices. You might want to sort it by ISK per meter cubed, because that's your speed of harvesting. As you can see, the most expensive one is Fullerite C320, which is quite lucrative to have, and that's what we will be doing. Now, the last link is a Google spreadsheet. There are a bunch of sheets in it. One of them is gas. It lists all the wormhole gas sites. Now, pay close attention to ordinary perimeter reservoir, because that's one site you don't want to warp to ever, unless you are prepared, because unlike the others, it has towers, which are spawned immediately and will most likely one-shot you. So yeah, don't do that. And now, is everybody ready? If you are not ready, say so in fleet, say so in here, or if you have any questions before we head out. I see 2 people not undocked. Are you guys in comms by any chance? Yeah, you are. Yeah, just if you need a skill book or adventure, I can provide you with one. Just let me know. Felipe, do you need? Okay, you have a ship, and Sognus, do you have a ship and skill strained?
I think he's away from catch.
Oh, I can probably check that actually. Oh yeah, he's also away. Okay, this will work, I hope. Okay, so we will start to move. I will pop out to lead you in if needs be. So everyone aligned to Wajan. That's where we are going. I can try and hook you up with a stream, but I think that's bugged right now, so I don't think I can. I can try, but it will probably not work. It's recording, I hope, but I don't think I can stream right now. Okay, everyone, let's take this warp. Now, as I said, there should be no complications in this fleet, so there should be no deaths, hopefully. But as soon as I warp you to the site, I will no longer do any fleet warps, so you can learn to pay attention and warp on your own, so you don't die. Now, once everyone's in system, I will fleet warp us to the wormhole.
Not everyone jumped, I think.
Yeah, everyone jump YHN if you haven't already. Now I find a bit of wormhole lesson. Once you land on a wormhole, always bookmark it. It's good practice and you will almost never get lost, which is nice. So take this warp. Once we land on the wormhole, you can bookmark it and probably should. Okay, the time is not until death, it's until the NPCs spawn, and the NPCs, as all NPCs, have a lock time, and basically once your timer you can set, I don't know, timer up on your phone or something, 12, not 20, 12, 1, 2. Sorry if my speech is not very well suited to teaching. Yeah, there is random between 15 and 20, but you don't have to warp off immediately after the timer is up. You just have to start paying attention again, because before the 12 minutes, you've always seen 20. Okay, well, again, it's wormhole stuff. It's usually not hard data. It's pretty random. Okay, so I think everyone is ready. Let's jump in the wormhole if you have bookmarked it already. Okay, now once we warp to the site, you might want to load some kind of mining overview while we are still cloaked, so you can actually see the gas clouds. If you are using the ZS overview, it's PVX mining. Yeah. Is everyone in Wormhole already? I hope so. So, you might want to set yourself a timer. Don't run it yet. We run it as soon as you hear warp drive active sound. Otherwise, you might have you will not have a precise timer. Also, bookmark the wormhole. It's one of the most important things. So, everyone. Okay, you are entering Wygen. Vux, or I have no idea how to actually spell your name. Can you splash through and give warpings? Because you are only going to be watching anyway.
Say again, please.
Can you splash back into YHN and give a warping?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so right in once they splash. Oh wait, we have to. Okay, give us a couple of seconds. So we are going to the. If you still have the spreadsheet open, to the vast core reservoir. As you can see, there is a bit of Fullerene 320. That is worth quite a lot per meters cube. And there's a lot of Fullerene C540, which is worth less. It's still pretty valuable. So once we run out of 320, we are just moving to 540. Okay, let me know when you splash through.
Felipe is in the wormhole, unpolarized.
Yeah, of course. You can warp to us if you need. So jump in. Okay, I see you. Everyone, take this warp to Vital Core Reservoir. Set your timer. And I probably warped myself.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so normally you would have warped yourself, and I always warp only myself as soon as I enter wormhole. When I let you know, just warp to me. Or actually, Adrian, can you warp the squad? Oh shit! Abort! There are already NPCs spawned in this site.
Oopsie.
Okay, so this class might be cut short if somebody had gone and triggered on the site, which can happen. I hope that didn't, but can. Okay, I will warp back to the wormhole and try and warp you all this time. No, those are 4 battleships and 4 frigates. Probably not something you can deal with in an Astero. We probably would need quite a lot of damage to deal with that. Probe on Discam. That's not nice.
Well, probably friendly.
Probably not certain. We have every possible. Okay, so this time I will fleet warp us. If you see there are rats, warp off to the sun, to the wormhole. Just don't die. Fleet, take this warp. If you see rats, immediately warp off to the sun.
Combat scanners out.
Oh. God damn it.
And there are NPCs. Warp to the sun, warp to the sun, warp to the sun. It seems like we will not be able to have gas. Immediately warp off to the sun once you land. Immediately warp off to the sun.
Is there a barren site? Astero could probably deal with that.
There is a minor. I have 2 more sites to try. Maybe they did not trigger all of them. Just warp off to the sun. Then those combat scanners. This class is a train wreck already. Everyone warp to the sun. I don't want you dying. I don't see Nistam and Niho.
I moved to the hole.
Okay. Warp to the sun so I can warp us. Meanwhile, just anchor on me so we don't get dropped by accident because there are combat scanners out. And there is probably
I don't think anchoring on a venture will probably help that much.
Yeah.
If we get dropped.
Yeah, it's ventures. I can give you dojo ones in return if you want. Okay, I see everyone is landing. Let's try another side. This one is going to be a minor parameter reservoir. Actually, wait, let's start with the sizable one. The sizable actually has better gas. We are going to be Huffing C50. So, fleet take this warp. Hopefully this site has not been triggered yet.
So when does the timer actually start?
It has-
Once you load grid or once
I don't
you
know,
start
it's
warp?
okay. We have to. I think every site in the system is triggered. Warp off to the sun again. Warp off to the sun.
Maybe the barren one?
There is a barren one.
People often don't do barrens, right?
Yeah, but there is no barren in this system, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I only have a minor left. So yeah, everyone warp off to the sun again. Let's try one more. Yeah, it's basically it's wormholes. It's hard to predict what's going to happen. Yeah, combat probes are out. It's a train wreck. But you know, I don't think it's going to matter a lot. I think everyone is on grid. Everyone take this warp. This is a minor. We will be huffing the C70, C72. It's probably triggered, but you know, you have to try.
To see those gas sites, I have to scan them with my probe scanner.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Too bad.
Yeah, okay. Everyone warp off to the wormhole bookmark, or if you don't have it, sun. But you should have it. Okay, so I think we are going to have to do it in theory, not in actual practice, since it's not like we can do practice. Okay,
There's
so
another receiver team in NY. Maybe someone could do it, scan it really fast.
MY, it's all. Oh wait, it's new. Yeah, we could probably go to MY.
I can try scanning it while you move with other ventures.
Yeah, okay. I see some people arriving on Sun. I will warp us to the wormhole now.
There is another wormhole in YHN.
Is it? If there is, I don't see it. Is everyone safely on the wormhole? Felipe, you want to be on at 0 on the wormhole. Nistam? Are you good?
Yeah, it went through.
Okay. So everyone jump through the wormhole. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, so hopefully we will have better luck in MY. but then again, at least I get to show you the rats immediately. Yeah, the stream is unfortunately offline. I cannot get it online. I will try again one more time. Okay, so align to what is the shortest route again? Align to Frigidi. Thank you. Is the stream online now? It shows me that it is, so yeah. Okay, the stream should be online now, so hopefully you can see the fleet. Okay, everyone take this fleet warp. We are moving to MY TAC. There was another C-13 spotted. But then again, oh yeah, I should probably mention that gas sites don't spawn in C-13s exclusively. They spawn in every single class of wormholes, with the with the difference that those are different sites. I don't remember exactly what sites spawn in what systems. I'm pretty sure it's entirely random. But the gas is always the same, the rats are always the same. Jump 3GD. What do you mean? What is that mode with all those numbers?
Do you have tactical overview on?
Oh yeah, I have tactical overview. It's turned on to the left of your capacitor. There is this tactical camera thing and tactical overlay right next to it. Everyone align 3-TAC-0.
I'm scanning for the hole.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's do a bit of what I would have told you as we are at the site. You can, most of the people, when they have gas or mine, they just hit approach and be done with it. The thing with wormholes is you don't have local, so the closest sign of danger you will get is either probes or a ship decloaking on you. Now, since the gas clouds are quite big in the wormhole, you can actually manually pilot inside of the wormhole. I will show you how on stream. To be deep within the cloud, so nothing can sneak up on you while still being cloaked, because the cloud will actually decloak them. Jump, jump, jump.
Okay, there is a hole. I will scan it and how to give you good warpings.
Yeah. Everyone, meanwhile, align MY TAC. I just need whatever gas site, preferably a vital, but I will take whatever at this point.
Yeah, I just need to figure out a way to do it with both giving you a warping on the side
and
giving you a warping on the hole.
I can scan the hole myself.
Okay. I'm starting to scan for gas gun.
Yeah. Take this warp. Okay, so the thing with gas huffing, the actual most work intensive part is actually looking for a wormhole and scanning everything inside. I have done it in advance with the one we went to first, but as you can see, it was already triggered, so yeah.
C-13 usually has a couple dozen gas sites. It's the first thing you usually find, so it's not that hard if you find a C-13.
Yeah.
I've got a minor.
Okay, so we have something already. I think everyone is in system now. Everyone take this wormhole to a temporary safe. If you can you can watch me scan. Probably not very entertaining. Okay, by the way, if anyone has any question, don't be afraid to ask them. I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Is there any way to avoid getting the sleepers showing up? I mean, if you leave way before the timers and come back later?
No. Once you initiate warp to the site, the timer is triggered and it's final. There is no way to stop it.
You can kill them if you.
Well, you
have
can
to
kill
use
them, but it's not preventing them from spawning. Okay, I got a hit on the wormhole. Everyone take this warp.
So the sleepers will stay there forever. They will not go
They
away.
will stay there until downtime.
Ah, okay. So forever.
Yeah, basically forever. At least I don't think they despawn. If they do despawn, I am not aware of that timer.
Okay.
So yeah, everyone splash through the wormhole. Okay, oh yeah. Well, this is a scanning class as well. The thing is with those dots connected by the line. Usually one of those dots is within range of only one or two of your probes of those spheres, and the other one is in range of most of them. The one that is the true location of the site is usually the one with less spheres containing it, because
But
the
sometimes
line
it's
basic
random.
yeah, it's not very random because the line shows that only two probes have detected the signature. If there is like only one dot but with a sphere, it means only one probe has detected it, and if there is a circle around it, it means that two probes have detected it, and it's somewhere on that dotted line around the dot. Yeah, because if it was more, if you tried scanning the one of the two dots that has more scanning, it would have already been scanned down without the line, because the true location would already be within range of more than 3 of your probes, which means you can pretty precisely say where it is. So
I have a sizable and two minors for you for now.
I think minor is better. Yeah, it has 72. Are you on grid with us?
Yes, I am just cloaked.
Hey, just give me a moment.
So do you want me to give you a fleet warp, squad warp?
Yeah, I have already put you in fleet command. Okay, is everyone inside the wormhole? Okay, so I would draw it for you, but it's pretty hard to draw with mouse and keyboard. But it's basically okay. That was the old timer. Don't mind it. Okay, so I will probably give another class on scanning in the future, where I will go more in depth, because apparently it's a needed class. Okay, so warp us to the minor whenever you are ready. If everyone is on grid, is everyone on grid? Nistam?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay, great. Are you on grid? I don't see you.
I just splashed through.
Okay, then you will just warp to us. Okay, so this is a minor perimeter reservoir. So as you can see in the Google spreadsheet, the best gas in that site is fullerency 72. So that is the cloud we are going to be approaching.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, okay, so it's not cleared. You just for now just hit approach, your MWD on. Yeah, I think those probes are friendly. Okay, so once you are in range, just initiate both your gas huffing modules. The range is pretty small. It's only 1500 meters. Okay, now if you does everyone have stream enabled? Oh, there's a stiletto on this gun.
It's ours.
Okay,
It's
it's ours.
me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so initiate huffing. Just get closer. Niho, you are burning in the wrong direction. You want to go to the Fullerene C72 cloud. Now, if you can watch on stream, there is a way to. If you just hit approach, you will stay. You don't have to bump me. You will stay where Ichiro and Lucas is. What you want to do is press Q, select this dot, just curve it, and it will lead you straight to the center of the cloud. That only works with tactical camera. I probably should mention. And that's basically it. Inside of the cloud, you are pretty safe. It's pretty hard to gank you. Unless you see combat scanner, then you should probably get out. Now, this gas is... most of you probably don't have anything to do with it, because you don't do T3 production. There is this guy, I will link his name later, you can probably sell it to him. I don't remember, I think he does Jita buy, but I am not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's basically that. Right now we are waiting for the timer to expire. Did you try to say something?
Just to, there are other buyers too.
Oh yeah, of course there are
So
other
you can also
buyers.
try selling on marketplace.
Yeah, there is the channel in Slack, it's called Marketplace, you can make offers there. Just set it up for sale there, it will probably find a buyer pretty quickly. Okay, now we have a bit of downtime, around 9 minutes at least. If you have any questions, ask away. Okay, I do not... yeah, we should be having right now. We are running on borrowed time, so we should not be wasting any time. We should be done with this cloud very soon, because it's actually not very big. It's only 1500 units, and we do around... well, we do quite a lot. Yeah, basically, that's... you basically find a wormhole, find a gas site, warp to it, approach the cloud, start huffing, rat spawn, you warp off, you find the next gas site, or you finish. As to question, do I finance my PvP with gas? I do not. I do it more as a side space job, because it's easy and it's fairly low attention job. It's basically, well, it's easy. I like to say at least. My main ISK source is right now C5 combat sites. I do with a Nestor fleet and the 10 out of 10 and 6 out of 10. Since those are wormholes, could you do this equally well from impasse? Yes, you could actually do this equally well from any part of space, as long as wormholes spawn there. Well,
not necessarily.
Oh yeah,
because impasse rolls them.
Yeah, the problem with impasse is you can only really do this in C13s, because those are the wormholes one they cannot really roll, and the larger ones will be rolled. I should probably ping a C5 fleet, but right now I'm busy with exams, so I cannot really afford that much time. So yeah, gas huffing is, as you can see, you don't have to do anything. It's basically mining, but it does a lot better ISK per hour. We've been huffing for like 5 minutes now, and most of you should probably have 2.5 million ISK worth of gas in your cargo. So it's pretty good, and it supports our local industry, because T3 production is pretty hard. Okay, what should you do if you are accidentally stuck in a wormhole system? Okay, First of all, if you are going to wormholes, you are probably going to have a core probe launcher with you. You can use that to scan a wormhole to get out. There is also, since you are in a venture, you can probably just self-destruct it and just go back this way. You can ask locals if you like risk. You are probably going to die, but it can. Some people are good. I wouldn't know. And there is also If Scout. There is the program they run. They do caches of core probe scanners in wormholes, or they can just lead you out. It's called, I think, Wormhole 911. Those are good guys. Some of the only good guys in EVE, actually. Okay, so this gas cloud is almost done. Once we are done with it, we will move to the gas cloud above us, and it's gone. Let's everyone move to the gas cloud above us. Okay, there is an upgrade from the venture. I will open my window right now. It's called the Prospect. It's not actually not a lot better. Right, actually, yeah, it's the Prospect. The thing it's better at is it's the same.
Safer.
It's safer because it can actually covert cloak. It has scanning bonuses. Does it? Oh no, it does not. But yeah, it can cloak, so you are already at an advantage compared to everyone else. So yeah, just start having this cloud. Now with the speed we are doing this, we might actually just clear the site before the enemies warp in. So that usually does not happen because this is activity you are usually are doing solo or with your holds. Again, you can see on stream how you are supposed to approach the center of the cloud instead of the edge.
So which one do you want next? I have a vast, barren, sizable, bountiful,
I want the vast.
minor.
Oh
Vast,
wait, no,
okay.
no, not the vast. Which ones do you have again?
Vast, barren, sizable, bountiful, minor.
I think we will go with. Okay, so we can consult the sheet again. What we are looking for is 28 or 72. So not the Baron, probably minor again because it has 72. But actually, okay, we are going to be going to the vast because it has full rate C28, which is the most valuable, not counting 320 and 540.
Which tab on the spreadsheet you are using?
I'm using the I'm not actually using the spreadsheet now. I'm using the gas table. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, if you can't tell what I'm doing, I'm basically pressing Q. There is first I set the distance. Let me just move a bit. First I set the distance. You can see that there is like a dot in my overview on the screen. So I can set the distance to go to that dot. I set it, and then I can assign the angle at which I'm moving, and then I press my mouse button again, and then I will approach that point. It's the white dot with a line coming out from it. Or you can also double click in space and stop when you are right next to the icon. That's also possible. Yeah, thanks for coming to the class. There is, you can go come and go as you please. There is no need. I think we are going to do one more site, and then you can do whatever you want. But I think I will be ending that. Okay. Oh yeah. So when there is a second dot, it's basically the point I'm moving to. It creates its own white point in space with an arrow. So that's what I have made, and the one that is made before I do that is the cloud. Sorry for the confusion. Now there is around 30 seconds left on my 12-minute timer. So right now we need to slowly start paying attention.
I never seen it being 12 minutes. On 15 plus maybe. Did you had it 12 minutes?
I have had the rat spawn at 12 minutes mark. So
Oh.
you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, that's my alarm. So yeah, you don't have to warp off immediately. You just have to keep in mind that right now there can be rats that can spawn. But seeing the rate at which we are eating this cloud, that we can actually probably clear the site before they even spawn. Okay, how can I tell how much gas in the site? I have this module called a survey scanner. I just cycle it and it tells me how much ore or gas in this case is in nearby mineable objects.
How much is there?
There is
560
560 units left. We might be able to finish it, but it's hard to tell.
Okay, if you manage to finish it, I can give you a warp in for the next one. I mean the fleet warp for the next one.
Yeah. Okay, so as soon as you see rat spawn, or if I tell you just it warp us, just have it ready. Oh yeah, this thing. Thanks for linking it.
This Pathfinder tool, I'm using it for the first time. It gathers data from all members of the fleet.
Okay, so the Pathfinder works in a way. If you have it open, it will track your movement. So if you get into a worm, okay, we are done. Warp us. Okay, yes, just warp us to the next site. In this vast, we are going to be mining, Huffing the Fullerate C28. And as you can see, in such a big fleet, we don't even have to worry about that because we are done with the site before they can even think about spawning. Okay, just as you can see, the C28 is the smaller one. It only has 1000 units.
By the way, in Pathfinder, I've mentioned which sites were already triggered.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, back to Pathfinder. It's a tool that will track your position, so it will automatically add new wormhole and stuff. The thing is, I will get it on my screen in a moment. Just give me a second.
For the record, I warped off to the relic site.
Copy. Okay, I will get it on the screen now. So as you can see, there is a map and there is a bunch of stuff you can access if you actually click on system. Let's say I click on MY. Actually, I think we have to do it this way. So as you can see, someone called Wooton Killa has added a site. The way you add sites is you select all the probe scanner cosmic signatures, whether you have scanned them or not. You click on the system you are currently in, and you just Control V. It will update anything that there is. Also, there is new signature XUK, by the way. And that's as simple as that. As you paste it, it will determine as you scan it, you can update it to say if it's a wormhole or a whatever. To say what wormhole goes to where,
Okay.
you select
I
use
thought
this thing.
that it works. I thought that it works in some magic way that one person in the fleet scans all this stuff and it magically appears on the site.
Oh yeah,
But actually, I
you have
to
no.
I have to manually paste it. Yeah.
The thing is, it is shared between everyone who uses this specific Pathfinder and this specific map. So the guy called, well, most of this was scanned by Adrian. So as you can, I did not see it before, but I don't have it scanned. You can see on stream. It's all cosmic signatures, so I have no idea what any of this is. But there are still stuff in here, so I can only scan what I need and just know what there is. It's basically
okay.
a crowdsourced intel tool.
Yeah.
Okay, deep safe it is used, but problem with deep safe is it only lists k-space sites. When it comes to wormholes, it's very useless, and I don't like it. But that's just my personal preference.
Yeah, I use it regularly for no space.
There's also the highly specialized wormhole tool called Tripwire, but you don't have to know about it because you are not wormholers.
Jeez, I just failed the can.
That's a surprise. I was not trying to be sarcastic, by the way. By the way, I see that Ikno, you are just hovering at the edge of the cloud. You can try and manually pilot, just double click in space towards the center of the cloud and stop while you are around where most of the fleet is. Okay, is a wormhole system just for gas or can you do anything else there? There is a lot of stuff you can do in wormholes. There are actual mining sites you can just mine with a rorqual or whatever. Well, you can. Most people don't wormhole dive for oracles, but you can mine it. There are combat sites that, depending on the class of the wormhole, get progressively harder. You can either do them solo for the lower class wormholes, or you need a capable spider tanking fleet. I intended to do a class on that, but it's pretty hard to do a class on a topic that is pretty skill intensive, let's say. There are also in lower class wormholes there are normal k-space relic and data sites, like one Adrian is doing right now. He has found a relic site and he is just doing this, doing it as he would in Catch. And the cloud is gone. Everyone approach the other cloud.
You want me to make a warping?
Now it's too close for us to warp.
I mean, do you have one to warp to?
I mean, we are. The cloud is still gone. There is still a second cloud.
Oh, you mean the second cloud? Okay.
It's C32. It's not as valuable as C28, but it's still pretty good. Most ideally, we would have. Oh yeah, there are also people who live full time, so there is a lot to do. Trust me. If we have done Vital Core Reservoir, we would have been about twice as rich by now, but as you could see in the previous wormhole, you can't always get what you want. If you are interested in doing wormholes full time or test out if you want to do them full time, you can. I can hook you up with Spoopy. They require some verification, but you can day trip with them. So just temporarily live in their wormhole and just see if it's something for you. Okay, so this site, or this cloud rather, has 5,000 units of gas, which is, let me tell you, quite a lot. So yeah, it will just take us a bit more time. We will probably see how rats spawn. The thing with rat spawn in those sites is usually in case-based sites the rats just warp in, so you can both see and hear them. The problem with wormholes is they just appear, so you have to pay attention. Okay, another question. If you use DeepSafe or other sites and you know what signatures it is, do you still need to scan those signatures to be able to warp to? Do you somehow... There is no way to share that location between accounts unless you bookmark and share it, so you still have to scan it down, but if you only have to scan down one signature, it's a lot easier than scanning down 50 of them. So yeah, on my timer there is still 4 minutes. Yeah, you can share a bookmark both as an item and as core bookmarks, so there is certainly ways to share them, but it's usually not done because it's just simpler to just paste it and be done with it. And also it would make a gigantic mess out of core bookmarks. So can one guy scan signature, bookmark it, and share it with others, or you can warp there as fleet without everyone in fleet having to scan it? Okay, so as you have noticed, you did not need to scan the signature because Adrian has scanned them in advance.
He isn't in fleet, but okay.
Oh.
He isn't with us. He's just watching the stream.
Yeah, but he isn't fleet. He's asking questions there.
Okay, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Physically
okay. Oh yeah, you couldn't see them. Okay, never mind. So yeah, basically it's either you have a bookmark you can warp to, or you have somebody in your fleet just fleet warp you, or you can warp to somebody who's already inside, or you can scan it yourself. Those are basically the only 4 ways you can get inside.
We often share bookmarks for the C5 fleets because we go together.
Oh yeah, I can use a bit of time if nobody has any more questions to talk about C5 crabbing. What we do is we take remote repair nestors. Those are battleship-sized ships.
Or Dominic's.
Or Dominic's, or Vector Navy issues, especially fit for that. And we do C5 wormhole combat sites. Those you don't need to scan, but it's usually good to bookmark them in a specific place to not move inside. And since those are usually you have to be pretty organized to run them correctly and to avoid mistakes, I usually just copy all the bookmarks and just share them with my fleet mates, just to make it a little easier on everyone. The payout is also great. The payout is static, so from one side we usually get half a bill split equally among all fleet members, and you can do it with 5 people. And it will take about an hour, so it's 100 mil per hour. Pretty good, let me tell you. Basically career rating.
If you find a good gas hole for the venture, you can also reach 100 per hour, I think.
Yes, I think so. Gas huffing is pretty lucrative stuff as well. Right now we are doing the a bit lower level ones because we could be doing either a vital or a instrumental core, both of which have full rate 320, which is the most valuable one, almost twice as expensive as what we are having right now.
It's still better than any kind of ore mining.
Yeah, I think every kind of wormhole gas is better than any other kind of venture mining, except maybe moon ore.
I think it's also better than moon.
It is worth using on bonus ship, for example, Retriever with bigger cargo hold.
Okay, so the thing with Retriever, it does not get any bonuses towards gas harvesting, so we have to use more gas huffers. And since the level of your skill is corresponding directly to amount of Huffers you have to use, you would have to probably get it to 5. Because an unbonused ship with... Oh, that's the timer. Let's keep close look on our overview.
I'm working too.
Yeah. I think we are going to be leaving after this one. Gas is well, with gas it's debatable. If you get like a very good moon, it's probably better to moon mine, but I have not run the math. Well, you don't have to pay a tax on gas. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm asking because Retriever has bigger cargo hold, and I'm
Oh yeah,
curious if it's more profitable to stay here longer but have a little bit slower. Because
Okay.
with Venture, our cargo will be full soon.
It will be full soon, but I think with Venture, we are ninja huffing now, so we have a limited amount of time. So time is money right now. So slower huffing equals less gas.
Yeah, okay.
And since the gas huffers actually use a tower slot, you have to probably get a battleship or something. So it's actually almost always worse. Venture is basically the best huffing ship. And Prospect.
Okay.
Because there is no other mining ship that has 5 tower slots, or actually more than 2. So yeah, you can't really do much better than Avenger. And it's alpha friendly, so it's one of the best ways for an alpha to make ISK. So yeah, when the rats spawn, everyone will be responsible for their own warp. I suggest warping to the star because it's the fastest click. You can just select the star in your overview and just click warp to when you need to. And then you can just warp to the wormhole. Okay, so my cargo right now is worth 10 million around. But I would have to I would have to appraisal it to see how much it's actually worth. Oh wait,
Yeah, put it in the if appraisal. I think it's better.
Yeah, it was just the approximate from if. So yeah, but this time it's close to approximation. It's around 10 million. But then again, we are not doing the best possible sites because we have not found them. Yeah, it's a lot better than normal ores for sure. I am not 100% sure about moon ore. So yeah, when you see rats, just hit that warp to the sun. I will not fleet warp you, so if you die, it's a learning experience. Let's put it like that. It has more expensive regs. Well, the skill book is expensive, but since you already have it, it's already paid. You don't have to worry about it. And the gas huffer is 2 mil a pop. Not the cheapest thing one can buy, but as you can see, we have already mined about twice the warp of our Avengers. Yeah, if you don't have a gas huffing skill book, I can still hook you up with one. Since you are attending, but you just couldn't attend in your ship. Unless Adrian says it's not okay. Yeah, skill book is 44 million, but Dojo library has it. You have to pay only 25 million or 24. So yeah, use Dojo. Dojo is good for you and for your wallet. Also, a good habit in wormholes is to spam the D-scan. It's usually nice because you can... Yeah, Sognus, if you don't have a skill book, I can hook you up with one for free. yeah, best. Okay, Adrian said it as it is. Gas, best gas is better than best Munor. Especially since Munor is quite a lot bigger than gas. Oh, yeah, Adrian just said it. I will read it for future reference. Need more time to set up, but if you see a C13 on Pathfinder nearby, you have already 70% of work done for you. So yeah, if you see a C13 in Pathfinder, it's probably a good idea to check it out in your venture. There's probably money to be made. No idea who said it, but money is just lying on the street. You just have to bend and pick it up. Or in this particular case, it's just hanging as a cloud in the middle of nowhere. But you know. Okay,
So, if anyone wants to, if you warp to the hole, if anyone wants to keep doing this, I can give you one more fleet warp.
yeah, we will warp
class.
after this spawns. You can either warp to the wormhole, warp to the sun, or warp to basically all your options. And if you want to stay and continue to Huff, Adrian will hook you up with another gas site. But other than that, the fleet will be over. Make sure, unless you don't have the whole bookmark, then you might want to do that first.
I see someone already warped to me.
If you didn't bookmark, you can warp to Adrian when the rats spawn. Oh yeah, Adrian said it. Wormhole diving is good business because in lower class wormholes you can actually find normal relic and data sites. So when you're just scanning them down, you can just find additional disk.
Yeah, but I was pacifier tried to drop on me in a different C13 an hour ago.
Yeah, normal
So
wormhole
there is
risk
more
applies.
risk.
Yeah, there is always a risk because wormholers are aggressive people, let's say. So yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. We will be finishing this soon, probably. As you can see, it's long past 12-minute mark, but the rats have not yet spawned, so as you can see, it's pretty random. Okay, what's the difference between data and relic? You're using a different module. You are using either a relic or data analyzer, and relic sites are usually a lot better than data sites. Actually, once we are done with this, it will be perfect because it was about an hour since we started, and that's what I declared in the ping, so it will be perfect. Also, this is an advertisement. If you want to do more wormhole related stuff, but still want to live in catch, there is this wonderful channel in Slack. It's called Bravehole Divers. We do all kind of stuff. We ping wormholes. We do wormhole fleets. It's a lot of fun. I recommend you join that. There is a bit of ping spam, but it's all good.
Not enough.
Yeah, some people say it's not enough. I tend to agree with those people. Oh, rat
We don't-
spawn. You might want to warp off.
Warp drive active.
If you don't warp off, you will die, so it's good idea to warp off.
Did something explode there?
I hope not. That's one venture. That's two ventures. Everything goes well, I will see two more. If you want, you can warp to Adrian, Manks, or your wormhole bookmark.
Yeah, we are at the sun.
Okay, so everyone made it out safe with your payout in your cargo. Now we just need to get to G and sell it. Okay, everyone is here. Let's jump through. Oh yeah, if you want to stay and do another one, Adrian can hook you up with one. But you will be on your own. Everyone else align free tackle. So yeah, that's basically all you have to know about wormhole gas huffing. If you have any more questions, if I have not mentioned something, now is the time to ask that. Everyone take this fleet warp. Actually, I'm not the fleet commander. Everyone take this fleet warp.
Warp drive active.
Okay, a good buyback for well, there is. I usually sell directly. Berend is one of the buyers. Coffee also buys gas. Yeah, that's all I know basically. It's probably a lot more people who buy it, but they are not very active or not. They are not big on promotion. Jump to free tackle. I don't know why it's called buyback, but I think that's just one of the eve names that stuff gets. Okay, everyone take this cold warp to G.
Warp drive active.
Hopefully there is not a gate camp waiting for us. Jump G and align to the soda factory. Yeah, thanks to everyone for coming to the class. There will probably be more wormhole or scanning or something related events or classes rather. Everyone take this fleet warp to the soda factory.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, with that, you can do what you want with gas. I suggest you sell it. You can just sit on it and figure out what to do with it. All up to you now. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming. I will be ending the recording and the stream now.
Thanks a lot, man.